How's it going, everyone? It's Pat's Projects, and today I'm bringing you a very serious video, and this video is about how to get around these gas fees. These gas fees are crazy right now, and we got to talk about a couple things. This isn't sustainable realistically. On Twitter, I'm trying to go hard, but at the same time, you have to understand a couple things. With all these public sales coming out, and if you're on Rarity Tools, there's so many coming out, and now it's becoming overwhelming. People are starting to look into Solana, Cardano, Algorand, Avalanche, different platforms that are going to start working with NFTs, Polygon as well. And now I'm trying to get in on these actions as well. Can you, if you're on Twitter, follow me and tag me if you're investing in different projects other than just the Ethereum NFTs right now, because I want to get more knowledge on it. So right now what I'm talking about is the big thing that you can do if you're just on Ethereum, and this is what I've been doing for about 2 weeks now. I've really started to hit the ground running and trying to get whitelisted, guys. Being whitelisted is the difference between getting that NFT that you really want and trying your best to roll the dice the first 10 seconds it drops and paying just astronomical fees. I have pictures on my phone when you look at the sevens here. I tried to mint the sevens. I didn't get lucky. I had about 0.3 Ethereum, which is about $1,000. I knew it was going to be more than that, maybe, but I was hoping it wasn't, to get my ticket in and mint it and put it in the fast lane. I thought I did. I put the 300 in that you needed, and then I doubled that, so I put in 600 thinking I was going to be able to do it, and it didn't go through, and I got stuck in the slow lane. When I looked, the people that got it, I was in one of a different Discord community. One guy paid 1.5 Ethereum just to mint a $300 piece of art. And now you can see, now the floor price is sitting at around 1,500 bucks. So if mine went through and I got it, I would have come out net positive there. I could sell this thing for a small profit, probably around $1,000 profit, realistically. But the guy that paid 1.5 Ethereum, he's sitting and he's got to now wait and hope that that scam and all those things didn't give the sevens a bad rep, and that he can flip it for a turnaround. Now, with this price, if you guys have been following me, you know where to go look to see what the where the market is going with these things, how many are selling, how often are they flipping, what's the sale value of a lot of these, and then what are the listing values coming in at the same time. But really what matters is what types are being bought. A lot of the rare ones are being bought, and then you should know, you could go to Rarity Tools and search these rarities, because I've done a lot of videos on those where you can find ones for you that are a little bit more rare than the floors. Do not pay more than the floor for them. You're going to get me a little bit upset if you go in and say, hey Pat, I paid 0.9 ETH for this one that's 10 points above the lowest rarity. You did not invest in the right way. Unless it's your most favorite one and it's the one you've wanted, you're not making a good investment there. And think about it, can I flip this for double my profit? Can I 2x it? Can I 3x it? If you're thinking maybe, it's probably leaning towards a no. So you have to make sure that you're comfortable with that item that you're getting, because if you're getting one that you think is rare and it's only 10 points above the rarity, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, add me on Twitter and I will help you go through this stuff. But this is what you have to be looking for, or just go back and watch my whole series. This is part 8 of my series of the NFT journey that we're on, and it's just going hard. We talked about Mutant Apes. Mutant Ape Yacht Club, they minted in under an hour, $100 million done in under an hour when they minted. Their floor price started at over $7,000. It was 3 ETH. So no, let me see. It was about 3,500 at the time, 7. It was over 10 grand to mint one of these bad boys. And they did a Dutch auction, which means it started at 3 Ethereum and it was going down, and it ended up, all 10,000 of them ended up going at about, what was it? 2.73 Ethereum, I believe. Don't quote me on that. It was in that ballpark of 2.7 to 2.75, somewhere in there. And now you're seeing where the floor price is. It's at 3.92. And there was a lot of FOMO going in around this. I'm sorry to say, but there were friends that I talked to, and they go, yeah, I just took out all my Bitcoin, and I've got just enough. They had like 6.9 or 7, and I'm like, bro, the floor price for these things is at 7.6. It's okay. Don't FOMO. I realistically, whether he ended up buying one or not, that's on him. But now you're looking at this thing like, can I 2x it? Realistically, everybody thought they would go right from there when the floor price was 7. They thought it was going to 20. But now you could take a look. It's at 3.9. They slowed down. This doesn't mean they're going to go to 0. They could potentially go down to the mint price. But a lot of these things, if you have 4 Ethereum sitting around right now, this might be your time to get one. If I had that, I would be doing it because I believe in what the Bored Apes community does. I sit in their Discord weekly just to listen. Sometimes I ask questions just to learn things because it's one of the 2 communities that I'm really passionate about. Bored Ape Yacht Club is one, and then Deadheads is the other. Those are the 2 places in communities where I've found a home, and that's what it really comes down to, guys, is finding that place where you feel like you're home. Whether it's one of the newer ones or one of the older ones, that's where you go. And then because of the Bored Apes, because of the Mutant Apes, my other one that I'm trying to get into is Sneaky Vampire Syndicate. One of the artists of the Bored Apes Yacht Club, it did the artwork, or partially did the artwork, for Sneaky Vampire Syndicate. This is their official page, guys. Don't get it twisted, okay? Now, we've talked about the pre-sale price. Pre-sale just happened the 9th. They're coming out the 12th. That's tomorrow at 1 Eastern Standard Time. So almost 26 hours from now. The price is 2.39 in the pre-sale. So if you want one, you can get one right now, but you're paying premium dollar, guys. You're paying premium dollar. So real quick, realistically, what happens? Let's take a look. Going into it, what are people buying them at? They're buying them in the 2.3 range. Do you make profit on that? Yes. Are whales buying these right now? Yes, they are. But if you go to listing, okay, they're still, in that ballpark. So if you're looking for the flip, the pre-sale is the game to be in. Guys that are saying, I don't know if I should mint in the pre-sale, if you're looking for a flip, it's here. If you list it for floor and it's 2, 3, 5x more than you paid, congratulations, you won. That is winning. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get in on these pre-sales of 1 or 2 projects that really seem to matter, not joining everybody in their mother's Discord because all the people spam, all that stuff. Then what you can do when you get in there, take a look. I'm going to show you. I'm bringing it over. Okay. This is an idea of what they require pre-sale wise. Okay. This is called the Outcasts. I have not done a video on TikTok about Outcasts yet. I'm going to, now that I'm doing it on YouTube. There's going to be a video on Outcasts. I'm trying my best to get into their pre-sale. What do they want? Okay, they're implementing a ranking system, and I've talked about this on TikTok before. The ranking system basically means like levels. Like you could type ! level. You can do invite trackers. What they're looking for is a bunch of different things. So this is where the community part comes in. They're trying to get people that actually matter, that are engaged in their community, to get you whitelisted. Sustaining lively conversation, giving nice and meaningful suggestions, sparking engagement in general or global chat, assisting newcomers, lending good vibes to the community. Anything that may lead to a positive impact on our environment will grant you guys points. And then you'll have dedication and daily discussions and who deserves it. And after voting, they will announce the top active members, and that will give you the opportunity. It doesn't guarantee anything, guys, but it'll give you the opportunity to get in the whitelist. Okay, and if they're minting for 0.05 ETH, $300, $400, $500, $700, I mean, you just saw 2 Ethereum. 2 Ethereum's life-changing for some people, guys. Especially if you just store it and then let it compound interest for you. Whether you want it to be in an Ethereum, that's your call. You could take it, flip it into Solana, Cardano, not financial advice, Avalanche, something that's a little bit, that's promising better opportunities in NFTs right now because of the lack of gas fees. Like Ethereum has the highest gas fees, we know that. But something like Solana with less gas fees, something like Cardano, where they're coming out tomorrow with their smart contract, we'll see what happens. Avalanche, Algorand, all these other things. It could be life-changing money. You could quickly flip it to a 2x, 3x, 5x if you're playing your cards right. Or you say, I don't want to lose that 2 ETH that I just got. Monkey. And then you put it in a stable coin and sit there and let it compound interest in like a Celsius wallet or a BlockFi wallet. I have links in the description if you don't know what those are. They give you compound interest. Or the other way to look at it is decentralized finance like SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, places like that where you can compound interest in those types of areas. So there's so many ways to go about making profit off these things. Right now, a lot of the attention is in these whitelists. So if you can, it's just spending 30 minutes, spending an hour in one of these discords and trying to be engaging. In the Sevens Discord, and this is where I'll show you my exclamation point rank. I was in here working hard, spamming, talking, communicating, always engaging every chance I could, memes, you name it. And I got up to rank like 600. There's people in here that are still going hard on their rank. They're like ranked 8. So you can see, guys, I stopped once I didn't get in on the whitelist, and once it sold, I don't have a 7, so it was time, I felt like, to move on. And that's really where it is. There are rank checkers that give you the ability to try and get these things, okay? Now, am I in a bunch of discords? Of course. Not all these discords are the ones that I'm going for right now. Some of them, they just said, hey, we have a giveaway on Twitter, so you can see. You can go follow me on Twitter if you want opportunities to learn more. Feel free to message me, okay? I have no problem helping you. I'm not an evil guy. I just want to help you guys. If I can teach you a way to make a 2x, a 3x, a 5x in NFTs, crypto, that's my goal, because I want to help everybody out, and you guys really have been so supportive of me, and I can't thank you enough. So like I said, back to the giveaways part. I do a lot of the Bored Ape giveaways. I do a lot of the Mutant Ape giveaways. I'm trying my best to get into things that seem practical. And then moving forward from there, that's just really where it comes down to. Big shout out to the NFT community on Twitter. You guys help me out a lot. These Happy Land gummy worms or wummy germs are coming out. I'll talk about them in a second. But that's really where the plays are right now, guys. That's really where the plays are. There's so many out there, and realistically, this is one that I'm looking into right now. I'm gonna just retweet it so I can finish the part of it later. Update on my portfolio. This video is a little bit on the longer side, so I'm going to make it short. This is why Ethereum is pissing me off so much. My starting balance is $5,000, and now I've paid over $1,000 in gas fees. How is that sustainable? If you worked in NFTs for a year, right? Maybe let's say you put $5,000 to $10,000 into NFTs, you're going to pay $2,000 to $5,000, maybe $1,000 to $5,000 over a year on Ethereum gas fees. So if you haven't been following how much you've paid in gas fees and you're just minting, guys, the proof is in the pudding. Okay, the amount of gas fees that I've paid from the 8.8 to 9.8 is about what some people make in a month. How is that sustainable for people? And that's where it's like, that's where it's tough. And realistically, Ethereum has like less than 100,000 wallets attached to it right now, because you're playing in the big leagues, guys. If you saw some really big YouTuber, really big TikToker, or somebody huge on Twitter saying, oh, there's so much money to be made, it's all there, you gotta get in, you gotta get the high gas fees, you gotta pay, it's worth it. I mean, I could afford the $5,000, but the $1,000, I basically was playing with 4. So you have to understand both sides of it. I'm going to be 100% transparent. If you have questions, please ask me. If this stuff is making the hairs on the back of my neck stand up because I'm just so passionate about it. But I don't want to screw you over at the same time. You have to know both sides of the coin. This is my road to 1 VFriend, 1 CryptoPunk, but at the same time, if you're trying to do in a similar journey, you need to know what you're paying in gas fees too. Lastly, my guys, okay, so I did end up getting in 1 presale. I've won a couple giveaways, and I got gifted an NFT. We'll talk about that. The Happy Land Wummy Germ, okay? So if you own, we've talked about Happy Land gummy bears before. Let's see, scroll down to it. If you own a Happy Land gummy bear, you had the opportunity to get the Happy Land Wummy Germ, okay? And they're adorable, and I can't wait to get mine. Okay, so this is something that you have the opportunity to get just because you're in the correct NFTs. Okay, there are some NFTs out there that are dead, dying, and done already. They were a cash grab, and thank you very much. Peace out, walk away. A lot of it comes down to the owners and the people that built it and how active they are on Twitter, how active they are on Discord. Are they the only one talking on Discord, or is their community engaging them? A lot of that helps. Okay, you have to do your research. I have videos on how to do your research telling you what to do. Go back and watch those videos because that's not what this video is about. But you have to make sure that you're on that right track. I bought a Happy Land gummy bear. I thought it was hilariously adorable. His hair was on fire. I liked the project. I felt comfortable because I was so attracted to the art. The developers of it are very engaging on Twitter. The developers of it are very engaging on their Discord. I stayed in it, and now I had the opportunity to mint a Happy Land Wummy Germ, which ended up costing me about $30. About $30 to mint it. The guy, they're a nice group of community. They started their project, they sent it out for free. It wasn't a $300 entry fee. And honestly, I haven't seen one go for free in a long time. So this might have been Happy Land Gummy Bear, might have been the only ones to do it in a long time. So I bought it. And now my little guy is sitting over here. I'll show you real quick.
Monkey.
He hasn't gotten minted yet. I can't wait. I hope he's blue or green. My favorite colors are blue and green. I hope he's blue or green. That's really what I want. And if I get it, great. Also, under the reveal, there's like 5 that are rainbow or 4 that are rainbow. And if you get one that's rainbow, you're going to get like 5 Ethereum. You have a 1 in 1,000 chance to get 5 Ethereum. And for me, for you, it might be life-changing. So why wouldn't you try? If you have a Happy Land gummy bear, why didn't you lint the Wummy Germ? Those things are out there if you're just in the right address. Maybe I have to update them because it seems like they're out. I haven't updated it. Let's see, refresh metadata. Maybe I have to do that. Maybe I had the rainbow one that'll get me mad money. Who knows? So that'll take a little bit of time. The last thing I want to show you, I got gifted this. I think it's hilariously adorable too. Congrats, this is a pointless NFT. Now this is something where I had no understanding of until I started to do it. If you take a look, this is Ethereum on Polygon. So in theory, it's less gas fees, but this is something I'm not too well-rounded in yet. If you do NFTs on on Polygon, please comment down below. Realistically, is it going to make me money? No, but art's art, and like I said, if you receive this, pass it on to anyone you know. Buy some more to send some more pointless NFTs. So if you want to check it out, totally pointless NFT. It costs next to nothing, and it's kind of funny. But like that's what NFTs should be in some respects. They shouldn't be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. It shouldn't always be about making money. Guys, be sure to like this video. Subscribe to the channel. We're doing big things. We just hit 100 subs. Thank you, everybody, all 100 of you, for showing me the support. Really appreciate that. Leave a comment in what the heck you're doing with all these NFTs right now with all these gas fees. Whether it's Solana, Algorand, Avalanche, you name it. Let me know. Remember, don't FOMO in. There's so much coming out. Be sure to like this video. Thank you, everyone. Until next time, Pat out.